morning. Mary Ann Wietbrock with Cardinal Elements is in the kitchen this morning, cooking up some good stuff. She's helping us with some nutritious recipes for this holiday season. Good morning.
It smells good in here. Can't wait.
It does, yeah.
Hey, guess who else is here? Pavel, and he brought like the whole world to sing.
The whole world.
We're getting into the Christmas spirit with the Castlewood Singers. It is going to be fantastic. They look fantastic too.
They do, yes. Love the red pop there. Cute. And it's a new business in the Bottleworks district where you can make a personalized fragrance. I'm going to show you inside the Aroma Labs. I made some lotion. I'm not going to give too much of it away, but it was really cool.
Could I do like a bourbon and bacon scent?
I'm sure you probably could. That's I did like lavender and vanilla.
That's close to bourbon and bacon.
I don't think so.
Oh.
Well, good morning. Welcome to Life.Style.Live on this Tuesday. It's Tuesday morning.
It is Tuesday morning. We missed you yesterday.
Where was I yesterday?
Don't know.
Oh, I
You
was
weren't
doing
here.
a shoot. You'll see it later this week. Once again, don't want to give too much away, but it was a really cool Christmas story.
Nice. It's hard to believe it's that time of year.
I know, and one thing about me is I love Christmas time, so I've had this story booked for like over a month.
Yeah.
And so I was pumped up and ready to go, and we were hopping and bopping, as I like to say.
Hopping and bopping.
So it's a cool little spot that's a pop-up bar in downtown Indianapolis. And they've got them all over the country, too, different little Christmas bars. Yeah.
Miracle on Maryland.
Yeah, I didn't want to give it away, but
I
you
know,
did.
but I did.
You did.
Have you gotten me anything yet?
Maybe I have, maybe I haven't.
Please don't, because I promise I'm not getting you something.
I didn't think you were.
And this, it's not because I don't love you, because I do, but I find workplace gifts to be troublesome for a multitude of reasons. Because there's an assumption that if you get me something, now A, I have to get you something, and B, I need to make sure that that something is as good as the something that you gave me, and I may not know something to give you that would be as good as what you gave me, and now it's an awkward situation for the entire next year.
Yeah. Here's what
Unless
I think.
you get canned, and then I don't have to worry about it.
Okay. Well, good morning to me. No, here's what I think. I think you think too much about it.
That's probably true.
It's just the time of year where you give people gifts, and if they like it, great. If they don't, you tried. Here's my thing. We're going to try to do something a little different this year where I am not buying my brother and my sister-in-law anything. I'm going to spend money on their kids. Yep. And then I told them, don't worry about getting us anything. Now, I am so worried that they are still going to get us stuff. But I'm trying to, try this new thing.
Here's what you do. Get a backup gift just in case they
Keep
do
the
get you something. And then, you keep it in the back of the car. We did that, too, with our kids and nephews and niece, though. We just stopped getting each other everything.
There's too many people,
Are you into the question of the day?
Yeah, let's get to it.
Today's question of the day is brought to you by Kitchen Saver Custom Cabinet Renewal. The question is, do you prefer hosting or being a guest for the holidays? This is the easiest question on planet Earth.
Okay, so Mary Kate says, I like doing both. I love cooking, but not the cleanup.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Glenn says host. I love having everyone over for the holidays. What about you, Marls?
Well, I think hosting, honestly.
Really?
Well, you got to leave by 9 p.m.
See, that's the issue.
Me and my jammies,
I want to be the guest because people just stay too long. Go. We've had the turkey. The game's over. I love you. Go on.
Have you seen those napkins that say, please leave by 9?
No, but that's a good idea.
I thought about getting some. Just had some congratulations.
I do like end dates to parties. That's a good idea as well. Yeah. Let's go to the kitchen. We got Mary Ann Wietbrock in here hanging out with us with Cardinal Elements here.
Good morning.
It smells fantastic over here. We've missed you. It's been a minute since you were here.
You know, I'm having lots of fun in the kitchen.
Good.
Good. That's awesome.
You know, it's National Diabetes Awareness Month.
Yeah.
Okay? And 38% of our adults have prediabetes and 30% of our youth.
Wow.
Okay? So, and actually the Midwest is worse and Indiana's on the top 10. So what do we need to do with that? Well, I've written a book, Unraveling Weight Loss. And you can get it today. You can get the recipes that we're making today at 5 steps to health.com.
Okay.
Nice.
5 steps Life.Style.Live, and you can get these recipes today. We're going to do dessert after a while, so stay tuned.
Part of this, though, it comes down to the regulating of sugars and things like that, and that can be done through vegetables, actually, in a pretty simple way.
Well, people are like, oh my gosh, I don't like vegetables, or do I have to eat all vegetables? No. It needs to be balanced, okay? So we need to balance our food. Now, I'm cooking just vegetables today because last time I was here, I did chicken 5 different ways.
So good. Wow. I remember, I was just telling Marla about the barbecue chicken.
It was
oh
so
my gosh,
good.
yes. And so, you know, we're not doing the protein today, but protein's hugely important, but so are the vegetables. And so this is a selection of what we're doing today. Let me show you.
Yeah, please do.
It's ready to come out, okay? So what we're doing here is I originally,
those look good.
Okay, roasted some carrots and potatoes and onions because those take a little bit longer. And so then I'm going to have you dump that into here.
Happily.
Okay, just dump it into there. Okay, dump it into there.
Done.
And then we're going to stir this up. Okay. And then we're going to, because these are quicker vegetables to make. Okay.
So that's going to keep you from burning those early ones, or rather the late ones, because the earlier ones take longer.
Ooh. Now this is what it looks like when it's done, okay? And so this is a treat. And you put this on a table in the center on a holiday or family gathering, and people just sit there and pick, and you can put all kinds of different things in here today.
Yeah, you can kind of put what you like and maybe leave out what you don't like, it looks like.
Well, and people can take out if they like the sweet potatoes or the red potatoes or the carrots or they like the green beans or the zucchinis, okay? And so now we're going to have a taste here.
Oh, yes.
All right.
My favorite part.
So we're going to see if we can get you some color here. And, well, let's just put it in here like this.
Yeah, we can get a spoon,
okay. So,
there we go.
Here we go.
I got you.
There we go. Okay, so now, all right, we have a taste.
Okay.
Okay. Now be careful because remember, it just came out of the oven. It's a little hot. But it has a little bit of seasoning on it, okay?
I was going to ask, do you put olive oil or anything on this? Like, what do you
I coated it in olive oil, okay? And today I used some Italian seasoning that actually has a blend, and there's no salt in this, okay? It's just a blend.
That's very good.
You can get this recipe today at the number 5, stepstohealth.com. And so I love sharing recipes, and I show people, you know, what it looks like. Now, what are vegetables going to do for you? Well, they're going to give you energy, they're going to give you better gut health, and you're going to feel better, and you're going to lose weight, and your blood sugars are going to be stable. Now, I tell you, you know, what else are you going to do? Well, moving in the kitchen, okay? When we're waiting for the food to cook, okay? Let's just do some moving, okay? Who says we have to stand still to watch the water boil, as you might say, okay? So moving, okay, in the kitchen is a good way to get things flowing, because anywhere that you have flow, okay, of your blood, okay, is going to affect your diabetes. And so your brain, your eyes, okay, your heart, your kidneys, your liver, your muscles, your fingers and toes. And so you need to get things flowing. You need to have better flow. You need to have better nutrition. Now, everyone has their likes and dislikes, but what do you think?
I think it's really good.
It's very good.
I love that you get the flavor of the vegetables. The Italian seasoning is just the perfect amount to give you a little bit of a different flavor to it as well.
Keep moving.
I think it's fantastic. Oh yeah, gotta keep moving. We're not done with you either, because in a little bit we're actually gonna do a dessert, right?
Yes. Come back for chocolate.
Yay! Yay! This is delicious.
Coming up, great job, Mary Ann.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Coming up next, when I tell you that the studio is packed, like that's not a joke. Yeah. Castlewood Singers are here. We're gonna get a live performance coming up, including a solo from Marcus Bailey. He has agreed to come sing a solo. Marcus, what song are you singing?
That is correct. I will be singing Solo, You Can't Hear Me. I mean, you set it up for me, right? Hey, it is a soggy one across our area. Very wet conditions for much of our Tuesday, and not the only rain chance that we have. We're going to time out more rain opportunities in the upcoming week in my forecast. That's next. Happy Tuesday. This is a live look. It is an ugly look here downtown. This is on top of the Salesforce Tower, so really low cloud cover, and we've got rain, and it's been an ugly, ugly start to the day on Tuesday. More of that rain to fill in, and because of that, you're looking at high temperatures only around 50 degrees, which actually is average for Indianapolis for the middle of November, but pretty good chances for rain all the way through the afternoon and evening hours before that starts to pull away. 53 for your Wednesday. Do watch out for some morning fog, but otherwise I think we're pretty gloomy. And then heading late week, Thursday, you can see the approach of another system here, a shield of rain. I think a lot of Thursday is going to be dry. I've got us into the upper 50s for Thursday afternoon. Rain will then arrive as we head into the hours of the evening on Thursday. All right. And again, factoring in what we're going to pick up for Tuesday and then potentially Thursday and Friday, anywhere between 1 to 2 inches of rainfall around Indy. Southern Indiana could see 2 to 3 inches of rainfall. So some pretty hefty numbers there coming up. Not a bad thing because we could use the rain. We're still in that drought. Low to mid 50s on the way for the weekend. And outside of some morning rain chances Saturday, I do think much of the weekend should be dry. All right, that's a look at the work week forecast. We'll head back over to you guys in the studio.
Right. Thank you, Marcus.
Yes.
We were just sitting here talking about what we're going to get to hear here in just a little bit from Castlewood Singers. Pavel's here, as well as Scott Bradford, Artistic Director for Castlewood Singers. Thanks for being here, guys. This is awesome.
Absolutely.
I'm always curious when Pavel comes and brings guests how this happened. So how do you guys know each other? How do you...
Well, actually, we just met today.
Oh, okay, good.
But the segue into all of this was Yvonne, my wife.
Oh.
Bob sings, they sing in the same choir, one of the singers.
Okay.
So, you know, and then, yeah.
That's awesome.
Here we are.
Yeah. Tell us about Castlewood Singers, Scott.
Easy. Well, we're kind of a nonprofit organization. We're a group of almost 50 singers, and our mission is to bring high-quality music to the community, and we kind of value collaboration and education. Quick summary of us.
Why is that so important, that collaboration and education aspect?
Absolutely important. Collaboration, to me, fires me up. It brings variety to the audiences, but it also engages kids and people so they know that music is lifelong.
Yeah.
Lifelong.
Pavel doesn't know a lot about music, but one thing I'm curious about, like the idea of choirs, there is something special when you hear that type of singing. That many voices, and we don't have the full 50, although we're pretty darn close to it.
Yeah.
But when you hear that together, that's something pretty powerful.
Yeah, I mean, it's community building, right? I mean, they all come together for one purpose.
Absolutely.
And, you know, to empower others, too. So it's just, it's every time you see choirs or even drum circles, it's just pretty powerful.
Yeah. You guys are getting ready for a Christmas concert.
We
here
are.
pretty
We
soon.
talked about collaboration. That's happening. December 6th, we're doing a concert at Greenwood High School, and we're doing that with the Greenwood High School Community Choirs as well as the Greater Greenwood Community Band, and pretty going to be great. Dancers also from the studio, so it's a full thing.
Dancers?
Dancers.
Yeah. Well, you don't want me up there, I promise.
I'm not sure I said dancers, but that was close.
You're fitting in perfectly, Scott. I love it. Yes, I love it. What can people expect from this concert? Obviously, you mentioned the collaboration, but music-wise.
Well, if you're my wife, knowing that it's going to be only 75 minutes is what she cares about, right?
Yeah.
So it's just short, no intermission, just variety thing. Band choir, and we have a violin soloist from Carmel, Nicole DeGuire's coming.
Oh, nice.
So we're just putting multi things in it so that the audience is entertained. It brings on the season and shows us off.
I'm going to put you on the spot here. Do you have a favorite Christmas song?
Yeah, one I wrote.
That's I should have known.
He's going to sing now, right?
Yeah. What is it? What's it called?
It's called, Christmas.
We'll have all the information so that you guys can see that you're the worst. So you can see Castlewood Singers. Scott, I'm going to let you go over and take it away, my friend, and give us a live performance. Thank you so much.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. With those kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's It's the happiest season of all. With those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. Long ago. It's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time of the The weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we no place to go, let's go. Let's go. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home, I'll be warm. Oh, the fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow. Let it snow. Let it snow. Let it snow.
Remember, that is a song and not a hope. We don't necessarily want it to snow right now. That's just, but great job. That is fantastic. We'll have all the information about Castlewood Singers and how you can see that concert live over on our website, Life.Style.Live. Great job. Fantastic.
We all had big smiles on our faces.
Yes, it brought immediate joy.
Awesome. Yes. All right, it's time to talk about some chocolate. We're going to be talking about the Midwest Craft Chocolate Festival that's coming to Rushville. We're going to dive deep into that coming up in a little bit.
And you heard them mention snow. Now is the time to make sure those fireplaces are ready for the cold weather. We're going to talk with an expert when we come back.
Well, who doesn't love chocolate? The Midwest Chocolate Festival is a chance for farmers, crafters, and chocolate lovers to all come together. Barb Gennario is the organizer of this event. Welcome, Barb. Good to see you.
Thank you so much for having us. We're so, myself and the cacao, we're so excited to share with you the story of the festival.
Let's talk a little bit about it. This is actually a cocoa pod.
Cocoa pod. This is a fresh cocoa pod from Ecuador, and inside are the beans that actually make the chocolate that you're going to be tasting today.
Right here, right?
Yes, it's very tiny beans, very difficult to see. If you want to see what the inside looks, since we don't have our machete here today, this is when you cut a cacao pod open, this is actually where the chocolate comes from. The seeds that are inside here have to be fermented and roasted. It's too much technical information. I think what's important here is that we know it's an agricultural product, and it makes delicious chocolate.
Which is the reason why we're having this event here in Indiana, with it being such a big agricultural state.
Right.
But this is really cool because cocoa farmers from around the world are going to be attending, right?
Exactly. We are so excited. We have over 30 different exhibitors coming, and that includes cocoa farmers, chocolate makers from over 10 countries, and they're going to be there the entire day of Saturday and somewhat on Friday evening too. And they're going to be sharing with you their stories, their cocoa beans, their chocolate. It is just an amazing event, and I probably should stop talking because I could talk forever about how much enthusiasm I have. Do you want to taste some of the chocolate?
I do want to taste it.
Am I jumping too quickly?
And walk me through some of this too, because each piece of chocolate has a different flavor. And some of it takes a little while, like maybe your second or third bite, to really get the flavor, right?
Exactly. So this is actually a cacao from Madagascar. Each of these bars represent a chocolate maker who's going to be at the Indiana Festival. You should be very proud because these are from Chocolate Cafe. He's located in Rushville. He is an Indiana craft chocolate maker. He buys the cacao in bushel bags and roasts them and makes them into this delicious chocolate. So every chocolate that you're tasting, it tastes different in the same way that an apple tastes different, whether it's a Granny Smith or a Red Delicious. So the cacao that is eventually melting in your mouth, that's only combined with sugar, tastes totally differently. So this one, for example, is a 58%, I think it's, I'm sorry.
Dark chocolate,
yeah,
right?
I think it's Uganda or, sorry, Ghana. I'm sorry, Ghana. And it tastes totally differently than what you just had with the Madagascar. Although we're rushing it a bit, I think it's important that you taste a couple of more. If you want to taste this,
you don't have to tell me twice. Yeah.
This is a Honduran chocolate. The farmer's name is Elmer, and he is from Yohoya Chocolate, and he is going to be here in Indiana to meet with the other makers, to give a talk about his chocolate, and just to share his stories. So this is actually a 70%, which is something that you may not normally be accustomed to eating, because if we would say 70%, you'd be like, that seems like a really strong chocolate. But this is such a mild cacao that it presents itself in a totally different way.
It is different. It really is. This one's from Hard Truth.
Yes, so this one's really exciting because this is a combination of Hard Truth sweet mash rye, which is local. The grains for this are grown in Rush County, the same county where we're having the festival, and the county where the chocolate is made. So this is like a combination of representing Indiana.
No.
I am leaving the bar for you all, so you can taste that.
So I know.
It is. It's really hard.
I know, it's an after flavor. It's a bourbon after flavor.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. So the next bar that I want you to taste is actually called an inclusion bar, and it's from a maker. She is a Chinese baker who's based in Texas, and she makes these amazing chocolates. This actually has what's called a salted plum inclusion, representing her heritage. She will be in Rushville, and this is a bar which just brings a whole different story to you because of the fact you have the salted plum. It's not a flavor that we're normally accustomed to.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like the salt.
It's a great balance. And then this last one I want to share with you is a Madagascar farmer and chocolate maker. She's actually flying to Indiana as we speak. She texted me. She said, I'm on the plane. I'm so excited. And we're so excited to see her, too, because she makes the chocolates from ingredients that are indigenous to Madagascar. And that's the bar that you're tasting. So this has coconut and vanilla in it. So I should have asked if you're allergic to that first. But
nope, I'm not. It's too bad it's already down my throat.
And then I also want to just point out to you, I didn't open these because I didn't want to kill you with chocolate, but these are for everyone to taste. This is a 40% milk, and it is also considered a dark chocolate with Uganda beans. And then this is really cool. This is a sweet corn maple. We're very proud of this because of the fact that it is an Indiana, again, product made using Indiana corn, but it's a white chocolate, which is a chocolate. We were having a discussion earlier. White chocolate is chocolate because white chocolate actually comes from the cacao bean, the half of it that's not cocoa.
It's amazing. Barb, thank you so much. And of course, we will have all the information about the upcoming event over on our website. Real quick, I did not know Pavel's family are cocoa farmers down in the Dominican Republic. So he was so excited that we were having this segment in today. So just a cool
It was very cool.
Moment. Yeah. All right, Cody.
That was awesome. Barb's like Willy Wonka, except without all the kids falling in the chocolate river.
I have just ate so much
chocolate. That was awesome.
It's insane.
Hey, as the cold weather sets in, it's a good time to get a hold of our friends over at Godby Hearth and Home. Steve Pallone is here, retail sales manager. Thanks for being here, my friend.
I'm glad to be here. Well, you guys have had an awesome show already. Right? She had me dancing in the ready room. She has me wanting chocolate, and the fire is not dying. The fire is alive.
Yeah,
so we're ready.
It sets up perfectly, too, because we are heading into those colder months. People are going to start turning on those fireplaces.
They are.
And there are going to be people who go, oh, I should have checked this out before I tried to turn it on.
Yeah, it's amazing how many people come in the Monday before Thanksgiving and tell us they need a custom glass door, a custom set of logs, because Aunt Mildred's coming on Thursday from Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Yeah.
And we can't do a whole lot the Monday before.
Yeah.
But we've got some specials going on that I'm over the top, because we usually don't do this time of year. We're having 10% off on any gas log,
Oh, wow.
And 20% off on any custom glass door.
Oh.
Now, we're trying to focus on the things that we can still get and have in your home by the time St. Nick arrives. Thanksgiving might be a little out of the question, but we're geared up for Christmas, and we want everybody to know about it.
Well, even in a situation where maybe you're trying to figure out for your loved one, what can I get them for the holidays? Maybe you've heard your husband or wife go, boy, I'd love to get a new, glass cover or whatever. Maybe this would be a good way to go about that, too.
It is. It's not the most common gift to buy people, but a gift card is a great way to let them pick out what they want and give them a nice present.
How do you go about this process? Because we're talking about, these custom screen and glass doors. Do I come in and go, this is kind of what I think I want, or do we come in and you show us around? How does this process go?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, nailed it.
What the best way to start this is come into one of our showrooms, work with one of our salespeople, bring some pictures of your fireplace. So you stand about 5 feet back, just click real quick. That gives us a really good idea of what we're working with. We will show you some styles and some designs that will work with your fireplace. At that point, whatever you pick, we would then come out and we measure your fireplace because we guarantee the fit.
Okay.
The door is then ordered, it's made. They're not just sitting on a shelf. These are made for your fireplace. Once they're in, we come out and install them.
What is and I know it probably varies, but kind of from start to finish so that people have an idea of when they need to start getting this taken care of?
Well, we have doors that we can do in as little as 2 to 3 weeks. We have custom doors that could be 8 weeks.
Sure. Okay. So it just kind of depends on what you really want.
It depends on the style that you pick and how you want to look.
How long are you guys doing this?
This special started November 1st.
Okay.
It's going to end the end of November.
Okay, so
it's not
got to
going
get in now.
You got to get in and talk to us.
Yeah.
Now, if you come in and talk to us and you decide you like something, even if you put a deposit down, we'll let it slide into December a little bit. But you got to put a deposit down so we know you got some skin in the game.
Yeah, yeah. One of the things I love, and we have a fireplace in our home, and it really does become the focal point of the house, especially once November hit.
Yeah.
Our kids start to do their homework near it, all of those things. And I think that for us, and I was talking to you last time you were here, you look at it and go, boy, I didn't pay attention over the last year, some of the things that I didn't get taken care of or that I want to replace. So.
Well, along with all the other Hoosiers in Indiana, I enjoyed the 2.5 hours of fall we had, but then it went right into winter.
Yeah.
So we didn't have a whole lot of prep time. We got cold weather. We actually got some snow.
Yeah.
And boy, did we get hit. It was like a bus coming down the road. So people are thinking about it. Weather drives it. The cold drives it. Snow drives it. Don't wait. That's all I can say is don't wait.
Nobody does it better. Go check out our friends over at Godby Hearth and Home. Steve, thank you as always. We appreciate you coming in and working with us. We'll have all the info. Again, you're running out of time. The end of November, you got to get this taken care of. So
I'm going to get some chocolate.
Yeah, please do. That hard true chocolate is really good. Coming up next, Marley's going to take us to the Aroma Lab, where if you can smell it, you can make it, or something like that. And don't forget, there's still time to chime in on our question of the day this morning. We are asking, do you prefer hosting or being a guest for the holidays? I'm choosing guest because I'm lazy.
I'm Marley Thomas here in the Bottleworks district at a new business that is now open. The Aroma Labs is open where you can come in and make your own signature fragrance. I've got Tanya Thompson here, who's the owner. Thanks for letting us come in today.
Absolutely, yeah.
This is really cool. First location in Indiana. Congratulations.
Yep. Thanks. Yeah.
How's it feel?
It feels good. It feels good to get open. We've met a lot of really wonderful people over the last week, and we're just excited to dig into this community and make everybody smell amazing.
And what exactly is the process like? When I say make a signature fragrance, what exactly does that mean?
Yeah. So the customer would come in at no cost because we really want you to make something that you love. The customer will go ahead and they'll sit down in front of our condensed perfumer's organ. They'll smell their way through and find the notes that they like. They'll enter it into our digital system, meaning that all of the work that they do is captured. So it's easy for them to resend, ship, but they will leave with something amazing and smelly today.
Yeah.
So the customer smells the way through, they find the notes they like, they make a quick recipe, and then they go back into the digital system, give that scent a name, pick the product or the medium that they want to put it into, and then they send the order through, we get it at our station, we make it for them, and they leave smelling amazing.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the wall too. Talk about all the different items that you can put your scent into.
Yeah, so we have 3 different categories. We have your wearables, that's your fine fragrance. You might consider that a perfume, a cologne. Then we have your body care, spa care products, so that's that body butter, that shaving cream, that beard butter, that beard oil. Then we have scenting for your space, so room sprays, car scents, diffuser drops. We have everything on that aspect.
It's amazing. I used some of the, what was it, like hand scrub?
Yeah, we call it shower frosting.
Shower frosting. It was amazing. My hands are so soft. We're going to make a fragrance here in just a second, but I've got to ask you, you're from Michigan. You have other Aroma Labs in different states. One's getting ready to open up in Ohio, right?
Columbus.
Columbus, Ohio.
We're excited
very
about
soon.
that new launch.
Why bring it here to Indiana?
I love the community here. I think that the community here is looking for something fun to do besides the traditional going to the bar. I think it is a very tight-knit group with regards to businesses, so I've been welcomed with open arms since I've brought it here. So, and I love the Bottleworks district. I love this really unique space that they've brought back to life. They've gotten a whole entertainment district down here, so I really enjoy being a part of that.
I think you picked a great location, right across from the Garage Food Hall, too. A lot of local businesses in the area. Okay, I want to make a scent. How do I do this?
All right, my friend. So you're going to smell through our florals, flavors, citrus, nature and woody, and seasonals. To smell, it looks like this. You'll open the bottle. Don't take the wand out. It's not a COVID test.
Okay, it's not a COVID test. And they're all labeled here,
Yep, they're all labeled. Yep, color-coded and labeled. So yeah, you'll start smelling.
Okay, I'm gonna, just for timing purposes.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and pick.
I like lavender.
Oh, yeah.
And I like vanilla.
Perfect. Let's go ahead and use that.
That one's vanilla.
Yep, so let's go ahead and use a little vanilla wood. So I'm gonna start your recipe right here.
You just make a little dab.
Little dab, yep. I'm gonna make a note because we wanna know what is in it. Vanilla wood. How about you do me a favor? Just go ahead and pick two more.
Pick two more.
Yeah. Don't overthink it.
There it is. Right there.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yep, I want to do that.
Yeah, perfect. So vanilla, and then go ahead and pick another one, my friend.
Don't overthink it. Yeah,
go ahead.
Emerald sea glass.
This already smells amazing. I think you can leave it just as this. So we say anywhere, the sweet spot is anywhere from 2 to 6, right?
Okay.
Smell this already. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Done.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so then, this is incredible. Yep. So we barely looked, right?
Yeah.
We took 2 of the favorites that you love. So then we go ahead and we'll enter this into the digital system.
Yes, which is why I have my phone out here too, because if you notice there's a QR code here. All guests need to scan this. And then how does this work?
Yep, so we're going to go ahead and my friend, you picked lavender.
Yep.
And then in the flavors, you picked vanilla wood. And then we're going to go, is this something you would wear, wash your hands with?
I would probably wear this.
Perfect. So why don't we go ahead and give your new perfume a name?
What should we name it?
Ooh, Lavender Woods? Or maybe your own name.
Lavender Woods.
Lavender Woods.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
Lavender Woods. And then you're going to select the product. Do you like a spray? Are you spray kind of a person?
Yeah, that
Perfect.
works.
So
or what about like a lotion?
Ooh, yes, our lotion. So all of our products are handcrafted and poured, simple ingredients. We care about your skin, hair, and nails. A lot of them are my recipes from
That's awesome.
When I started making products as a way to work through my grieving process. So I'm going to go ahead and pick that lotion for you. We're going to go ahead and select the location. We are in Indianapolis. We're going to send it through, and I'm going to make it for you.
Easy as easy can be.
It says thank you.
Okay, so how long does it take to actually make this? And is it the same day? Okay.
No, come on back.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and prepare it for you. You chose
lavender and vanilla. This is a fun activity too for date night or for like bachelorette trips.
Yeah, we've had so many humans. We have bridal showers, we have bachelorette, we have birthday parties, Brown Sugar Book Club, Latina Connect, celebrating birthdays, celebrating anniversaries. The whole family comes in and makes something unique. It's a great gift, you know.
It is, yeah.
Especially when you don't know what to do something with somebody. You know, when I came up with this concept, I fell in love with what happens between humans when they make something together.
Yeah.
So that is the why, is that connection piece. Not only with what fragrance does to connection, right, to memory, mood, emotion, but what it does, you know, together.
Yeah.
Right?
How amazing.
Yep. So then I'm just going to go ahead and be fancy and shake it up. I'm gonna go ahead and get
And
you.
you're right. This is a great holiday gift idea for somebody too as well.
Yeah, so we have all of our gift cards are digital, so you can go right to our website, buy it. You can come to the store and do that. But it is a phenomenal gift.
Easy.
There you go.
Easy peasy
Done.
and homemade. I
Done.
love it.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you so much.
Absolutely.
Congratulations
Thank
too on
you.
opening up this new Indianapolis
Yeah.
location. You've had so much success with the business.
Yeah.
It's awesome to see. You're
Yeah.
awesome.
Thank
You're
you.
awesome.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. And of course, we'll have more information about the Aroma Labs over on our website. I'm Marlee Thomas. I'll see you next time. Welcome back. We're back here in the kitchen talking about how to stay healthy this holiday season with Cardinal Elements. Mary here. We're focusing on dessert this time, right?
You know, we like our dessert, we like our chocolate, as we found out.
Yes.
Okay, chocolate is a part of the diet. And so we're not going to use the word diet, we're going to use lifestyle. And so I promote that in 5 different ways, 5 steps: moving and eating right, okay? And so you can get me, my office is located in Cumberland, okay? And it is 100% covered by insurance.
Oh, wow.
And that is like a tremendous resource for diabetics, okay? And this is a National Diabetes Awareness Month, and we really need to understand how we can actually lower those blood sugars. Now, you may be having highs and lows, and that's still a problem, okay? We need to stabilize those blood sugars, and we can do that with this program. And so actually right now on sale, you can get this book on sale in the ebook, 30% off, and you can get the 5-steps.net program 30% off in November.
Oh, wow.
And so this is an opportunity for you to jump on board and check out the 100 recipes that we have, the 50 workouts that I've held for you, and a bunch of other programs and videos, okay? They're 10 minutes long. You can handle
The
that.
100 recipes is a good thing simply off the fact that a lot of times people will use the idea of, well, I just don't have any ideas, as kind of that excuse or barrier to really figure out that healthier lifestyle. And when you take that away, you go, hey, we got some ideas for you, and then you learn the variations off of those things, and I think that's a great idea. So.
And I hear people don't like to cook, or they don't know how to cook, or they don't want to spend all day in the kitchen. And believe me, I do not spend all day in the kitchen, but we eat very, very good. And so the cost of diabetes is skyrocketing. The cost of is actually 2.5 times higher than if you didn't have diabetes.
Oh, wow.
And those weight loss drugs are tremendously a problem because they cost a lot of money. They have 285 drug interactions, and they have some problems, some side effects that are actually going to be a problem for people as we move forward. And so this is the way to do this. On or off those drugs. This lifestyle is the way to go. Now let's try some.
Move over here.
Let's try some dessert.
Okay.
Dessert time.
Dessert. Now I think I've already been upstaged by the chocolate.
No, don't
Okay.
say that. It's just different.
And so I have 100% cacao. Okay.
nice.
Okay. And so now this is healthy for you. And so are chia seeds. Okay.
Yeah.
Chia seeds are a good source of omega-3s. Okay. And they're actually good fiber, and they're a good way to add to your diet. And so basically, what I've taken is a 1/3 cup of milk. Okay. A tablespoon of chia seeds, a tablespoon of the cacao, and a teaspoon of vanilla. Okay. And then you chill it, okay? Actually, it was 2 tablespoons of the chia seed per that 1/3. And voila, okay? We have here a pudding.
How about that?
Okay? Now, yes, dig right on in, okay? All right. Now, you want a treat, okay? This is a treat, okay? And you can enjoy your chocolate. You can enjoy your cream and smooth. Your savory, okay? We want our food to taste good. We want to enjoy our food, okay?
That's good. That's very good.
I love chia seeds. Genuinely, there's something about like the texture of them. Big fan, and you can make this, and it sits in the fridge and can actually sit for a little bit too, which is always good. So.
Yes, it needs to sit because the chia seeds need time to soak up the milk,
Yeah.
and basically, and so they're better tolerated. And so you want taste, you want savory, you want to enjoy, and you want to have energy, and you want to have the best health that you can have, because you want to enjoy your holidays and you want to have energy, okay?
Right.
And so I find so many people don't have energy, they don't know how to get it, they've lost it. And here, 5steps.net, okay, you can get that back, and you can get it on sale now, okay? And so you can get these recipes that we have today. You can go to 5, the number 5, okay, it was the 5-steps.net, but the recipes that we have today are at 5steps2health.com.
Easy enough. Hey, we'll throw it on our website too, Life.Style.Live to make it even easier. Mary Ann, thank you so much. Great job as always.
Delicious.
All these recipes will be there as well. Don't go anywhere. We got more Lifestyle Live coming up after the break. Great job.
Holiday season brings a surge in travel across the country, so here to help with some travel inspiration is author, actress, and travel expert Megan Kaiser. Megan is a former Travel Channel host and author of Everywhere for Nothing, Free Travel for the Modern Nomad. Welcome, Megan.
Hey, thanks for having me.
What makes the holiday season kind of a good time to travel?
Well, I talk about mindset a lot in my book, Everywhere for Nothing, and the best trips always tend to happen when you approach it with the spirit of connection and adventure, and the holidays naturally put us right there. So it's a great combination of mindsets and just looking for that wonderful time. And cities and towns are really showing off this time of year. You get the lights, markets, festivals, just built-in magic, and sprinkling travel into that really means that you can have something more meaningful with the two meeting each other. So I am ready to get out there.
I am too. I was just talking about how I would love to take a vacation right now. It's perfect time. But when planning a special trip, where should we even begin when it comes to that?
Yes, well, once we get that destination in mind, usually I want to know where I'm going to stay. And my go-to is Wyndham Hotels and Resorts. They have thousands of hotels across 20-plus brands. Days Inn, La Quinta, Wyndham Garden, something for every traveler and every budget. Best of all, they just launched what might be this year's coolest travel hack. It's Wyndham Rewards Insider. So for just $95 a year, you get exclusive savings and perks not only on hotel stays, but flights, cruises, experiences, car rentals, so much more. And you can just check that out at WyndhamRewards.com.
So can you maybe give us the secret to staying healthy this time of year?
Oh, yes. An ounce of preparation is worth a pound of cure, right? So with holiday travel just around the corner, be prepared with boron oscillococcinum. You can call it Oscillo for short. At the first sign of body aches, fever, fatigue, reach for Oscillo to help reduce both the duration and severity of flu-like symptoms. It's easy to take, no water needed, TSA friendly, so you can just toss it in your bag and bring it along for the whole family as long as they're older than 2 years old. I mean, I just love feeling those flu-like symptoms melt away rather than come on stronger. So I find Oscillo at Walmart, Target, CVS, basically any major retailers.
And do you have any proven tips to make travel hassle-free?
Yes, let's lower that hassle, number one, by leaving early. Planes, trains, automobiles, the earlier you leave, the less likely it is you're going to hit those compounding delays. I also like to make a little travel album on my phone, but this album is for screenshots. All my confirmations, boarding pass, hotel, rental car, they're all in one place, so I'm not kind of frantically scrolling through my emails at the check-in counter. Also, I keep my valuables with me in my carry-on, along with my other money-saving necessities from home, snacks, and a water bottle.
Any other recommendations for navigating the travel period?
Yeah, one little logistical tip, if you can swing it, is ship your bags instead of packing them. You save space, no snafus with TSA. I like to follow the local tourism board or community pages for updates, real-time parades, festivals, events, things you won't necessarily find in a guidebook. And finally, just time and space, not just for the travel logistics and your suitcase, but also for yourself. Give yourself the time and space you need to really enjoy the season, enjoy the new experiences or the old friends and family, whatever you're doing. Make sure you try to have a great stress-free time.
Where can people go for more information?
Well, for everything I talked about today, just check out tipsontv.com.
Those are amazing tips. Megan, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Very good stuff.
I like the shipping thing. I ship my
know.
pants sometimes.
Oh no.
I'll ship my pants, I'll ship the bed. Just ship anything that will work. I won't ship your pants, that's up to you. But she ships her bags.
Yes.
What? Why is that so funny?
Whatever. I don't even know. Thanks for joining us.
You could ship some of that pudding.
I thought I had a chia seed in my tooth, but I don't.
No, just a good time.
I think I got it out. Just a good time.
Yep.
Thanks
That all
for
went
joining
right down
us
the throat.
on Life.Style.Live. Join us at 4 later today.